to its idiosyncrasies and habits. When I met my guru, he told me, "You are not what you take yourself to be. Find out what you are. Watch the sense I am. Find your real self."
Basically, what was the knowledge? You're not what you take yourself to be. So you believe that you're a person, you're not a person. You believe that you're a physical body, you're not a physical body. So for a lot of people, to tell them that they are not a physical body, so either they're very happy to hear it or they don't like it at all. So what one way that is softer, which is not ultimately the truth, is to tell the people, you're not just only a physical body, you're not just only the thoughts, the mind, you are also that which is aware. And as they gradually go through and everything, like the edges get softer, then they can come to realize that they are not the body and that they are not the thoughts or the mind, that they are absolutely that which is aware of itself only, because awareness has no physical body and it has no thoughts. Yes? So from identifying I'm a person, I'm a physical body, and this is my thoughts, this is my belief, this is my ideas, this is me, my preferences are me, and what I like is my truth, and what I don't like, that's my truth. We distorted what we call truth. Then it's like it's easier to digest that. Yet if somebody really want to know the truth is that you are not a physical form and you're not the thoughts that appear inside awareness. Awareness is never had a thought, and awareness never becomes a physical body. It permeates the physical body, it permeates every thought, it permeates the mind itself, yet it remains changeless, unaffected, boundless, ever free. Okay? So he basically told him the truth. He told him, let's hear again.
You are not what you take yourself to be.
So he told him, you're not what you take yourself to be. So when you ask anybody, who are you? So they'll tell them, they can say, I'm a male, my age is such and such, I was born in a particular place, this is maybe my religion, or I have no religion, which is actually the same religion. Because basically on this planet we only have one religion. From that one religion we created many different religions. The one religion that majority of beings are trapped in is believing their thoughts to be real. Once they believe their thoughts to be real, they formed from that belief a religion. They call it Judaism, Christianity, Muslim, whatever religion that are on the planet. So from that belief, divisions begins. So the one religion that unified throughout the whole planet is believing the thoughts to be real. And from that religion, many more religions spring forth because ignorance grows. The moment I forget who I am caught into the first religion. I believe myself to be a separate entity. This is the religion. And in some religion, they say don't worship any object, right? When I believe that I am a separate entity, a physical body, the worship I worship the most is the physical body. That's the object I worship. Yeah? So he is coming and he tells him directly, don't believe, how he said it?
When I met my guru, he told me, you are not what you take yourself to be. Find out what you are.
So you're not what you take yourself to be. Here I heard the translation said, find out what you are. In the knowledge, they define it. Again, it's just linguistic, and not to get caught on it, just for clarity. You're not what you take yourself to be. That means you're not the body and you're not the mind. Find out who you truly are. So there's a difference between who you are and what you are. Majority of people know what they are. Very few people realize who they truly are. So what is body mind? Who is prior to it all? That changeless, formless awareness. Yes? So basically points him to the truth. Negate what you take yourself to be and realize who you truly are. And he doesn't stop there. He says, once you realize who you truly are,
What met my guru, he told me, you are not what you take yourself to be. Find out what you are. Watch the sense I am. Find your real self.
so he said, you're not what you take yourself to be, so you're not the body, you're not the mind. Find out who you truly are, which is prior to all of it. And then once you realize who you truly are, hold on to it. And he described it, basically watch the sense of I am. The sense of I am is prior to any thought.
So, what our beginning in this journey is actually becoming aware of the sense of who we are.
Yes.
That's really where we are because we can now sense it.
That's right. And the more you hold on to the sense of who you are, anything that would not be the sense of who you are, you have to see if it's you. You have to question, is that you? Is that really you? Or that's an appearance within you?
So you're back to questioning to remove the doubts.
Well, it establishes you into who you are.
That's right. Even the knowledge awakens for you to realize what you're not, in order for you to negate it and abide or being established in yourself as yourself prior to any movement.
I obeyed him because I trusted him. I did as he told me.
So here he said, I obeyed him because I trusted him. That means we don't want to undermine what he's saying. He said that no matter what he was coming across within himself, there was a strong trust that what his guru told him must be the truth. So he had to keep negating everything.
Everything else.
Everything else. Yourself you cannot negate. You cannot lose yourself. You cannot negate yourself. You cannot lose yourself. You cannot get rid of it. It's timeless. It's changeless. So anything that you can remove is not you. So he had the faith. Means that's why he was so strong to go over through all the doubts, everything the mind was pulling tricks on, all these tricks to capture his attention. He was able to keep negating, and holding the sense of I am.
This is taking us back to Mumbai and our experience. And we explained to you our experience in Mumbai, where I experienced the dissolution of my identity, as I was told and taught to believe that was my identity. And then it seemed to fade away. It got further and further away. If I remember the first time I met you, and we were at the Marriott Hotel, sitting in that little
Corner under the
corner, if
stairs.
you remember the corner, but maybe you don't remember the Marriott. And you asked me to just look at your eyes, and that's what I did. I listened to you and obeyed it, and I just looked into your eyes. Sort of looked into your eyes. It's an expression. And for a moment, I regained that experience again. Would you want to maybe verbalize on what I've just said?
What do you want me to verbalize?
What happened actually? Because that's what happened is I had a reflection back. It wasn't that. I mean, I've been doing a lot of practices since.
Anyway, since then you had many experiences
Yes,
like this,
yes,
right?
Yes.
It's like if there is enough openness within the being, like openness, and there is the intention is there to truly realize who you are, then it's like what appears to be you is out of the way. So awareness is awakening itself, what appears through another. So it's a transmission that happens. So it's like, because it is you, when the notion of the egoic mind, the resistance, when it's all subsides in for a moment, then instantaneously there is the recognition.
So I witnessed myself,
Yes.
so to speak.
Yeah, that's exactly what your experience was.
Thank you.
All my spare time I would spend looking at myself in silence, and what a difference it made, and how soon.
So he's saying, all my spare time I looked into myself in silence. That means his attention went in.
This cannot be the only way to awaken to who you really are.
It's the only way. You only can go within to awaken to who you are, because who you are is prior to any thoughts. When you go out, the thoughts are the projection of the world is synchronized with the world itself. So it's farther away from where thoughts arise from. So it's like it's movement out. So in order to realize who you are, which is prior to any thoughts, the movement has to go withdraw from the objects of the world, from the senses, from the thoughts, and rest within awareness, which is prior to it all.
Yet when we hear him speak, there's a thought that you have to go sit in a room, in silent room, quiet room, to know who you are. And that's not my experience.
And right now, where are we?
Not in a quiet room.
Yes, the thing is that you are in silence in the room. Or the room, you actually forget the room even.
Yes.
So we have maybe all kind of notion. Maybe you need to sit in a pillow like this with the eyes closed. It doesn't mean anything. He just pointed. Silence means he withdraw from speaking, right? For that time, even if it would be for a certain period of time during the day. All his attention went inward. So he left the objects of the world, the objects of perception. He left what he's perceiving going out through the senses. He was more going within, either concentrating, questioning, contemplating, or if the attention was withdrawing even inward, he have a sense-felt experience, which you can recognize already, and he stayed with that sense-felt experience. The more you stay with that sense-felt experience, that sense-felt experience as presence grows, grows, grows. And because it feels so wonderful, so good, you naturally are drawn more and more to be with yourself, to be in that experience of yourself.
So it doesn't actually grow, it actually permeates your being.
That's right. Because it's changeless, so it cannot really grow, except less identity, false identity, less false identity, not identifying, no stories, no movement, so much of the mind is not active. Like even though we're talking, how is your mind? Is it really active or silent? Silent. So now there's more sense of presence, isn't it?
Except for thinking of ice cream occasionally.
So there is more sense of presence, right? As that more sense of presence, this is basically you are sitting in the presence of silence, which is yourself.